Welcome to Mr. Jeev Milkha Singh from India. You know him. He is one of the all-time best golfer of India. Mr. Jeev, welcome to you to our show.
Thank you. I'm glad I'm on your show.
Thank you very much. Indeed, we have been looking for you for a long time. As you know, it's the 132 episode number is 132. So we have been talking to many of the professionals, but we have missed you. It's our today it's our pleasure and it's my pride to talk to you. To start, Mr. Jeev, as I said, I'll show you a little video after that in between. But first, I want to know about your this invitational tournament that is Jeev Milkha Singh on your name. It's really a matter of pride to talk about this because it is named after you for last three consecutive. This is the third edition of this. So tell us something about that first. Who is sponsoring and how you all started this?
Firstly, I would like to say I'm honored by having an event which is named after me by Take Solutions. The sponsor is Take Solutions from Bangalore, Madras, Singapore. The companies are all over the world. And Mr. Srinivasan, being a golfer, was gracious enough to have a chat with me and say that, you know what, I want to do a tournament with your name and I'd like to sponsor it. And he came ahead with this tournament about 2 years ago. And they've been committed to do this tournament for the 3 years. And this is the third edition. And it was basically telling me that, Jeev, you've done a lot for golf and we would like to do a tournament after your name. And I said, that's what an honor, and what a way to think. And I think it also will open up doors for other players, in fact, to do well and make the country proud so that in the future, if they do well, they will have tournaments on their name. And then, you work hard towards doing something like this where, you feel proud of what you've achieved and you get that respect.
Yeah, it is matter of respect. Yeah, Mr. Jeev, I'll come back. Let me show you some a small video clip on your last edition that you conducted in Jaipur, Jeev Milkha Singh second invitational tournament in 2019 by PGTI.
Jeev Milkha Singh, who turns 48 in December this year, has been playing on the international circuit for more than 25 years, winning 13 international titles, including 4 on the European Tour and 4 on the Japan Golf Tour. The first edition of this event, named after him, was a grand success, as the Chandigarh Golf Club hosted the tournament for the second year in succession. Jeev will once again be seen in the double role of a host as well as a competitor at the championship.
Honestly, there's a lot of work involved. You've got to host the players, you've got to make sure players are in a comfortable position, everything is taken care of, golf course is in good condition, there's a good players lounge, you've got to talk to the golf course committee to make sure there are enough dinners lined up for them and for the members.
Jeev Milkha Singh conquered uncharted territory over 2 decades back when he became one of the first Indian golfers to taste success at the international level, and he was delighted at seeing the success of the event last year.
I'm humbled by the honor that's been given to me by Take Solutions, especially Mr. H.R. Srinivasan. He spoke to me 2 years ago about this, and he's come through with it last year, and again he's come through with it this year. And yesterday he said, we're going to keep going ahead with this, and I think it's a great feeling and an honor for a player. I think I can't ask for more.
Stories of worthy successors carrying forward the name of their reputed families span the world of sport, and Jeev's family is one of them. Jeev carried forward the baton from his father Milkha Singh, famously known as the Flying Sikh, and passed the same on to his 9-year-old son Harjai Milkha Singh. He too is playing golf. Jeev has also been doing caddying duty for the young golfer.
It was different because you know, I'm caring for my son because you feel so much for your child, and you're trying to tell.
Hello. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, Mr. Jeev. So yeah, we saw that small video from Sony TV and PGTI. Thank you very much for that small video clips. So I wonder, you had been a brand for golf from India in our subcontinent. You have a lot of friends in Bangladesh also. You played also in Bangladesh Asian Tour events. So Mr. Jeev, I saw you own five Asian Tour. You own 4 European Tour and also 4 Japan Tour. So tell us something about your career. Which one is to be the best one, or something about your inventory of success?
Honestly, my favorite or the best win is very difficult to decide because the 2 wins I had, which I can say I can narrow it down to 2, which were one of the best, was the Scottish Open in 2012. The reason behind that would be because coming from India, never played links golf, winning on a links golf course, windy conditions, cold, raining, and winning in those conditions. And another big reason would be that's where golf started from, home of golf.
Yeah.
And that's one of my favorite wins, Scottish Open, with a very strong field. And then the Volvo Masters in 2006, which is a tour championship in Europe at Valderrama in Spain. Very tough golf course. Top 60 players of Europe playing. And first time I was playing that event and I won that. So those 2 tournaments stand out for me. I've had worldwide more than 20 wins. Won about 7 or 8 times in Asia, 4 in Europe, 4 in Japan. But I just still feel that, I want to win. I want to keep going. The reason for that is that I want to play well on the senior tour. I'm going to be 50 next year, so I'm going to be exempt on the senior tour in Europe, Japan. I'm going to try the Champions Tour next year, which is the PGA Tour, next year onwards, and hopefully play there. If not, then I've got Europe and Japan to play, which is the senior tour. And if I stay fit and healthy and mentally strong, I just want to keep going till the age of 60, like Bernard Langer is going.
Yeah, it is. We pray for the same. You will definitely, because you are idols for many from the subcontinent, from Asia. You had been there, top for consecutive few years in Asia. Also, you played all the majors almost, and you came best, perhaps ninth among all. Ninth was your best position in majors. So, any special experience of major, Mr. Jeev Milkha Singh?
Yes, my best major championship was the PGA Championship, where I finished ninth. I was, in fact, on the leaderboard. I was in the top 2 or 3. I was going into the back 9. And the only reason I finished ninth was because I started thinking too much and got ahead of myself that, I'm in the lead and I need to finish it off. That's the year Padraig Harrington won. But it was a very good experience. I learned a lot from it. But my favorite championship, major championship, is the Masters Championship. I've played the US Masters at Augusta National 3 times. And if you ask me about the best pairing I've had, was at Augusta National in 2009. It was Tiger Woods, Stuart Sink, and myself for the first 2 rounds. So I really enjoyed those 2 rounds at Augusta National with top-class galleries, awesome golf course, and the atmosphere was amazing.
Great. Yeah, that's great to hear all this. You had time with top of the golf, Mr. Tiger. So tell us something about your family now. I saw you are a man from military family. You're son of a military officer, and also he made a renowned movie which is very famous and popular in Bangladesh, Bhag Milka Bhag. So tell us something about your father and also about your son. we saw that small video you're getting for your son. So what's about that? All you are involved with sports.
See, talking about my father, yes, my dad has done really well as an athlete, and he is from a military background. He is thankful to the army that gave him an opportunity to follow his dream by running and doing marathons, and then after that, becoming a 400 and a 200-meter runner and a sprinter. And I'm very fortunate and proud of what my father's done for the nation. And I'm born in a house where I've been given the right guidance and values to make the name of the country and the family bigger and better. Talking about my son, he loves golf like any other kid. He's 10 years old. He loves to play all sports. He plays cricket, he plays football, he plays table tennis,
Mhm.
plays golf. So he right now his passion is golf. Maybe every
So are
sport
you
his passion
just
lasts
one
for
point
6
is
months.
here, Mr. Jeep? One point is remains because your swing is something different. Coaches, books, golf coaching books. I mean, they take your take your swing as something special. So where is that goes for your son? Are you showing something extra to your son?
For my son, I'm basically he's got his own swing. I said, don't swing. If you can swing it like me, please don't. But if you can have results like me, please do, and even better than. So that's what I've told him. And his swing, he doesn't swing like me. He's got his own swing, and he's got a much better swing than I do. But
No,
I think if he can get,
you are only something special. People all
yeah,
around the world they
yeah,
recognize you have a special swing, and that can be mastered only by Mr. Jeev Milkha Singh. Okay,
that's right.
yeah,
So,
okay, go ahead.
he's I'm happy that he likes the game. He loves it. He um, plays tournaments, all junior tournaments all over the world. And my job in the summertime is to be his caddy. So from
Yeah,
May, June, July, I'm caddying for him in Europe, especially in the
okay,
UK, where we
okay,
spend our summers there. And I'm basically caddying for him and giving him the right guidance. But
great,
end
great.
of the day, it's his hard work and his will that is going to take him to the next level and make him a better player.
Hopefully so. Yeah, it is hopefully so. So we are at almost because you have been a very busy. You are busy rather with your tournament. It's coming up, and as you said, you are very busy. I understand. So at the end, I want to know about your future events or future commitments. Like I saw you have some Japan tour even very shortly. What's about that? When is taking place?
No, I already did the PGA, Japan PGA
Okay.
qualifying to become
Okay.
a member of the Japan PGA, which was about 2 weeks ago. I've
Okay.
already
You did
done
it.
that, and I've
Okay.
qualified, so I can play on the senior tour in 2022 onwards after I
Okay.
turn 50.
Okay.
And Europe, I can do the same when I turn
Okay.
50 because I won enough tournaments so I can play on the senior tour.
Okay.
But I will do the Champions Tour, the PGA Champions Tour qualifying next year in November. If I qualify, then I start playing on the Champions Tour, which is the PGA Tour Senior in 2022. So that's what my plan is, to stay fit, healthy, strong, so that I can do well on the Senior Tour. And if I could not win major championships on the regular tour, I would like to win them on the Senior Tour.
Great. So, what's about COVID? Is it affecting your this event, this third edition of your Jeev Milkha Singh Tech Solution event, invitational tournament rather? So, how it does the field looks like? Who all are in, or does it COVID affecting?
I think it's the strongest field in 3 years.
Yeah,
Anirban Larry, Gaganjeet Bhullar, SSP Chaurasia, Karandeep Kochar, Ajidesh Sandhu. I can name so many of them.
yeah.
Everybody's there
Rashid
playing
Khan
the
is
event.
also there. Yeah, everyone is
And
there.
Rashid
Yeah.
Khan, everybody's here playing the event. And I'm grateful to the players for coming out, taking out their time to play my event. I'm thankful to the sponsor for making sure the third edition goes ahead during these times, which are very tough times for
Yeah.
every company in the world and for human beings with the kind of virus that is out there. We have taken a lot of precautions by every player getting COVID tested, caddies, members, pro-am players, so that uh, we do not take any chance of anybody contacting the virus. And also, we had made sure that there are not too many people on the golf course. Outsiders are not allowed, galleries are not allowed, only members are allowed, but social distancing has to be maintained to be responsible citizens and respect each other.
Yeah. So I saw our Siddiqur Rahman was supposed to attend this tournament, and Jamal is attending. So far I understand. So the field list of field is Jamal is attending, Sayum is attending, some other Badol is attending from Bangladesh, and Siddiqur is missing. Siddiqur is missing, I think. Do you have any knowledge on that? No.
I don't have any knowledge of that, but I'm glad all these players from Bangladesh are coming. And they're very good players and good professional golfers, and I think it's a very good opportunity for all of them to play and make a good living out of it. And it's good prize fund, and it's just going to get better in the future.
Great. So your last word for our young professionals from Bangladesh or from India from this event or from your career, whatever you want to say for us.
The only thing I would like to say would be that to be a successful human being, as a golfer or as a football player or a professional doctor or an architect, you've got to set high standards for yourself. What I mean by high standards is that you've got to achieve for the best and the best, so that you start believing in yourself. Once you start believing in yourself, things are easily achieved. So hard work, discipline, routine, belief. The most important word in this is belief. Hard work, routine, everything gives you belief. And if you have that belief in you that you are going to do well and you're the best, you will always perform well and you will be a winner in whatever you do in life.
That's great. Wonderful. Thank you very much for your wonderful words and advice for us. Thank you, Mr. Jeev Milkha Singh. Among your busy schedule, you have given us this time. It's our pleasure. It is our pride to talk to you directly. And we pray for you all the best with this event.
Thank you. It's nice talking to you, and all the best.
Thank you.
Stay safe and healthy.
Goodbye. Thank you, sir. So with this, we like to end. And before we end, as usual, we will go.
Internete kobu chorabo na mitha bolbo na likhbo na ja khushi ta Shabbat